Hello everybody, this is Harbinger. This is Wingspan on Steam Asia expansion, and this is our opening hand. No Asia birds in sight, but that's fine because we have some okay stuff to consider here. We have the Purple Martin, which is a great card in engine where we either go for lots of birds in the grassland that produce points, or birds in the wetlands that produce points. So we're gonna take that. It's also very cheap to get out early, so that's also really helpful. White-breasted nuthatch. It's not the greatest bird, but it gets us into the second column in the grasslands or in the forest for very cheap, so I don't hate that. Northern bobwhite is additional resources, which we kind of want early. It's a little bit on the expensive side, so I don't know if that is something I want to prioritize, but that's my thinking of that. Pheasant Kugel is okay to give the additional resources, except that we can't decide ourselves when we're gonna do it, and it basically needs to lay 4 more eggs than the bobwhite to account for the point difference here. So that's a thing. State Spoonbill gives another quest card or a bonus card that we need to take into account, but it's a little bit early in the game to keep three food cost birds that gives you points on the end of the game, so I don't think that's the main priority here. Bonus card, small clutch specialists, birds with an egg limit of 2 or less. They don't need to have eggs, they just need to have that egg limit, so Rosate Spoonbill could count for that. Or food remaining in our supply at the end of the game. I don't like these kinds of bonus cards because they are basically rewarding you for keeping resources unspent. And these 7 food here, if they were spent to play birds that are worth points, you could have had like 11 points worth of birds instead of having 7 points worth of food unspent. So I think this is a really bad bonus card. I'm gonna take the small clutch specialist instead, and that actually makes me want to play the Rosate Spoonbill. So I then think our game plan is play Spoonbill in wetlands, play Purple Martin in the grasslands, play White-breasted nuthatch in the forest, and take it from there. Since we actually plan to play the Purple Martin in the grasslands, we could consider picking up the Pheasant Kugel and just activating the grasslands to cycle cards when we don't want to activate the weapons, because this guy is going to take a while to come online, so I think that's a good idea. We only need 1 food from the opening hand to play both of these guys, so I think it's okay here. I did forget to look at what was available in the bird tray, and we should definitely have done that. Scissor-tailed flycatcher is decent, gets you tons of points and additional resources, which is great. Blue-gray gnatcatcher is a very nice bird. It's the angriest of all birds, so I really like to play this guy whenever I can, because just look at him, he's so angry. And the Western Meadowlark is also really good for giving you additional resources. That is, it's more of a tempo card than anything, because it gives you resources, but it also gives you opponent resources. But it's usually really good if you get it from the early game and use it efficiently. Let's play out Purple Martin though. Play it out here in the grasslands. Remember, we are planning to play lots of birds here to get activations and get points and all of them. So it is going to be decently easy to get a nectar play here later. But yeah, nuthatch probably something we want to play out decently soon. Put some eggs here, sack the kugel and pick up something else, and if we pick up the blue-gray gnatcatcher, the main difference of these 2 guys is 1 point. This guy is easier to play, and this guy gives us points every activation, while this guy gives us specific food every activation, and that is just such a good ability. If we pick up this guy, play him out, and then activate here, we can get all the food we need to play this guy in 1 turn, compared to if we play out this guy, we need to get 2 activations before we can play out this guy. And that might be the difference between playing 3 birds in round 1 and playing 4 birds in round 1. So I think that this guy is going to be our main guy here. Play out this guy, get 3 foods, play out Rotate Spoonbill, pick up 2 cards. That's the current game plan. And I think that's a good one. And yes, you play the angriest bird. It's not really that angry, just have lowbrow oversize. Okay, so can we get the correct food to play the spoonbill? Yes, we can. We need a fish, we need a drain, nectars will suffice, and the gnatcatcher will give us a worm for free. So then we can pick up and then we can play out to say spoonbill, get another bonus card. And if we pick up this Scissor-tailed flycatcher here, he can give us additional resources, being a high point scoring bird, and help us out with the small clutch specialist even more. So I like the idea of that. And now we have some more decisions to make. Behaviorist is usually something I struggle with making work. We kind of get a free... we plan to do not too much stuff in the wetlands, but I don't think I'm going to prioritize this. A lot of the predator birds also have small nest capacity, so they fit well together with small clutch specialist. So, and red-shouldered hawk, if we pick falconer here, this guy will become a one food cost 5-pointer that can give us more points. So I do like the idea of making that combination with these 2 bonus cards here. I think it's a decent chunk of overlap between birds that work for falconer and fit small clutch specialist as well. So then the question is, do we want to pick up both of these, or do we want to only pick up one of them? Since both of them qualify for small clutch, both of them qualify for the next round and goal, both of them qualify for the final round and goal, I think I want both of them. So we go here instead of cycling the right person attached to pick them up. So I like the idea of that, and that is what I'm going to do. Spoonbill Sandpiper. This is something we're happy with if the opponent picks up and plays out, because then we can copy it. But we also need to be to reliably have resources in hand. It's also one of those fun birds that looks dead ahead at the photography and doesn't count for beak pointing in either way. Let's see. We certainly want rodents, but we're pretty likely to hit a nectar as well, so let's do a reroll and try to find the nectars. Yes. Oh, we can actually play out the Scissor-tailed this turn. Is that something we're gonna prioritize? I don't think it matters that much, but getting double nectars now is better than getting just a single nectar. Let's just take the cherry here. Take a nectar, cherry, that's for the red-shouldered hawk. We can play that out so we can get access to getting 1 more point if we do it like that. Yeah, I think that makes sense. And get a worm here. This guy is going to get played, and then hopefully we can play out this guy pretty soon in the next round. And then we can lay eggs and cycle the white breast and attach into something from the tray we like the looks of. Maybe the correct play there is to play out this Scissor-tail so we can immediately activate the grasslands if there's something here we really care about. I guess the wild turkey is a pretty good one, but we didn't get the chance to pick up that anyway. Do we care about the little owl, common chaffinch, or chimney swift? Not that much, so I'm happy waiting just a little turn here, pick up 2 nectars, and then gonna play out the Scissor-tailed pretty soon. Tuck, get some free foods. I guess we could have played out white-breasted as well. it doesn't help us with any of the bonus cards, so yeah, I don't think that's gonna be a high priority for us. But Scissortail out is great. Play it for those foods. Yes, thank you. Eat our final egg, and then we just need to play some eggs next turn. I'm gonna need those anyway. Okay, sack of food to get even more eggs. I think that's the correct thing to do. We're gonna get the food back anyway, so let's just spread the love around, get some stuff, cycle this guy, and neither of these are particularly interesting, so let's go here. Where's the tempo bird? So this is a 3-pointer that also gains us 3 additional points from the eggs he is laying. It's okay. Best part of it is the tempo. That makes that's like, instead of having to, so it's like if you know that you have to lay eggs it's like you play this guy instead of doing a lay an egg action. And if your activation here is worth less points than just playing out this guy to get the same amount of eggs, you want to play these guys, but they don't give you any activations. So yeah, it's a tempo play. We are going to need to draw some more cards at any point in the game. So we could do that and just have some more tucking fodder, or we could just try to find a better card to play by going here first. Opportunity of that happening is pretty low. We could, if you go here, we can also reset the bird feeder. Yeah, bird tray. Yeah, let's do that. Reset the bird tray. Get a look at some more stuff. Gray catbird is very good for us, so I do like that. And an Asian emerald dove. Do we care for that? When played, lay 2 eggs on each other bird in this column. So this guy can lay up to 4 eggs when played, dependent on whether or not it's the final bird in the tray. So if we have catbird here, we can lay that guy here, and if we lay 2 eggs, if you have something here as well, it can lay 4. Not too big on that. Sulfur-crested cockatoo. Probably not going to work too much for us, since we don't have the excess cards we're gonna need to make it happen. But it's an okay target for recycling, I think. Take some nectars, play out a catbird. That's going to be the current idea. Rough is eaten. That's rough for them. And yeah, okay. This is actually really good, because now cycling a card here gets us to look at 2 more cards, which is precisely the same amount of cards we get to draw here. So now it's just straight up better to go here than to go here at all. Let's think about this guy a little bit one more time here. He lays 2 eggs. So it's basically the same as this thing. This guy lays 4 eggs, and it's worth 3 points. So that's like 7 points and a little bit of tempo. This guy is worth 6 points, lays 2 eggs, so he basically gains back 1 more egg than he spends. It's okay tempo. Gets us closer to the 3rd food dice, which is not insignificant. Maybe it's actually worth it. But we are kind of hoping to get to actually do the find another bird together. We can play with the spoon build, so not too eager to pick that up until we have that online. Purple Heron, choose any 2 food dice, roll each of them up to 3 times, and I just had the worst game where I activated 2 of these birds. That's a picture of birds. Activated them like I think 14-15 times throughout the game, and I hit once. We could have between 0 and 45 points from those birds, and I got like 3 points. That's just insanely unlucky, but it's a part of the game, so it's fine. Sack the self-requested, and we pick up the Emerald Dove. I don't hate it. Its tempo plays are good, but yeah, it's better than the white than the migratory bird we found there. Savi's Warbler, is that too late or is it okay? We would draw a big number of additional birds on it, but it's so few points. This guy also works for the small clutch specialist, which is decent. This guy is actually a 4-pointer of Falconer that also works together with small clutch. So yeah, this guy is fine. We should play out this guy. He helps us out with getting more access to more...
Purple Heron. This patient predator is most active at dawn and dusk, waiting motionless before stabbing its prey.
So here we are getting access to more egg space. We get to draw 3 cards this time because we're gonna sack an egg, and those having then 4 cards in hand is probably going to be what you need for the rest of the game, because I don't think we're gonna play more than maybe 1 or 2 more birds in the at the rest of the game, because we don't have the additional value to support playing tons and tons of birds, because we don't get too much from going here. Eat that. And look at what we find. Frigate bird, okay, that's also small clutch. And Yellowhammer, not gonna see play tufted titmouse. Choose any 2 food guys. Let's choose these guys. Reroll. There we have it. Yes, thank you. This is the luck I lacked last time. Okay, maybe you get to deserve another activation later. Okay, so this is 1 activation, 1 food cost, now worth 7-point birds. Okay. Okay, I needed that. I needed some amount of luck in my life to actually turn around there. Okay, so if we play out Lesser Frigate Bird over here, we then can play out this guy for 4 eggs. That's pretty gooder than it used to be. So we should probably try to do that. That includes sacking the titmouse with a Yellowhammer to get more food, I think. So let's do that. This guy is more likely to get sacked, or less likely to get played. Zoop, and do that, and get the free food. So kind of relies on the opponent giving us food if we are to get to play all both of them and push lots of eggs into the wetlands here. We might have to do some priorities of what we want to do first and last. Yeah, we need to actually think this through. We can Lesser Frigate Bird, we can take more food and then Asian Emerald Dove. Or we could just go here and lay eggs. Yeah, we probably are going to lay eggs here, so we should spend the nectar on you, because that was the thing I was thinking about. Do we lay eggs manually, or do we plan on this guy, or do we spend the nectars on that guy, or do we lay eggs next turn? I think, and we decided to lay eggs here. Yeah, we just go here then, and I don't think we have a very high priority in playing out that many more birds. I think we're gonna play out the Asian Emerald Dove, and I think we might play 1 more bird if this guy gets transitioned into something good. Other than that, I think we mainly want to just try to build up as many points as we can. We're gonna need... Oh, we're gonna need one more bird that has this to get 7. If we play this guy. Anyways, I was basically trying to think whether or not we wanted to sack some food here. I think we do sack both of these foods. Having these foods doesn't matter in our plan to play this guy. And we kind of also want to fill out the wetlands. Cycle this guy as many times as necessary. Desert weather. For each bird, if it stands with an egg on it, roll any food dice, choose any. Okay, so we can get more food. Is it too late though? I don't think it's too late, because we can play this guy out now and get access to more food. We basically get more eggs. We're gonna activate this guy 4 times. That means that we are getting 4 more free eggs, and the food we get from him we can cycle back into even more eggs. He's another small clutch bird. We're not getting up to 7, I think, SM points anyway, because we don't have enough cards. Can the opponent give us free cards? Opponent cannot give us free cards, but oh my god, that bird looks weird. It looks like they say he's blown up, but yeah, that's just how it works. Sorry, bird. I just had a weird reaction. I don't think we're gonna play that one. Cycle him back and get an Eastern Phoebe. Yeah, it's just not worth enough points. And Jen, I think we get some food for you. We are currently winning. So yeah, let's take green, I guess. If we had sacked the Eastern Phoebe, we could have gotten enough food to overpay for this guy. But yeah, that's fine. We are also gonna get 1 more food when we activate the Scissor-tail Flycatcher here. Each player may roll any food dice and gain that food from the supply. Too late for that kind of action, but I see where it's coming from. Okay, cycle you twice. American avocado, get a worm, cycle the American avocado again, gray Shriektush. So we are basically gaining 2 points every time we go down here. Yeah, play out this guy. This is a 10-point play that costs way too much food. And yeah, you guys can't fit enough eggs.
Asian emerald dove. This is the state bird of the Indian state of Tamil Nadu.
Yeah, we might struggle to get enough points in this game as well, because I don't think I have been particularly good at making good decisions with all of these new confusing birds. But that is fine. That's part of the learning process, and that is why we are here, to learn together and to do mistakes together and to grow as people together. Whoa. Okay. Double repeat on this guy. Get some more stuff. Bald eagle. Hello. That's a bird I am going to play if offered enough food for it, but we're not gonna get that. So let's just get actual points from it rather than hope points. And now we have a worm. We can use that to get more eggs. More eggs is good because eggs are points. So we are going to discount the food to get another egg. Put these eggs into birds, repeat the purple martin, because that is points only we are getting, opponent doesn't get a cut of that. And cycle the black swan into the red-backed feather wren. Do you matter? I don't imagine that you could give us enough points to matter. No, we are going to discard the food and just gonna lay eggs the final turn here. Repeat Martin twice. And I guess, yeah, we didn't have to give food there, but it didn't really matter. Okay, let's see what we got happening over here. 83 points. That is the opponent, I think, because we have 12 points on Nectar, so this is the opponent board we're seeing for some reason. And we have still, this is the opponent board we are seeing for some reason, but that's just the way it is this time. Maybe it's dependent on whoever is the first player, dependent on what kind of board they are showing at the end of the round there, but it's at least a bug of some kind. Okay, we are getting 42 points on birds, we are getting 7 points, that's 49. And another 18, that should be 67. And that's 97 now, 100 and something. I lost count. 117 points. Okay, that's at least finally an okay score. Yeah, having additional resource generators in the early game is pretty good. So Angriest Bird, Blue-Gray Gnatcatcher, love to play that guy. And yeah, or I love to play him if it's early enough, because he getting us these additional resources made sure we could play out Red Spoonbill in time to pick up more cards, so we can play out the Red Shoulder Hawk and get 4 points in the first round in goal. And having these guys that give you additional resources is really important to be able to get decent chunks of scores. Looking out on Purple Heron is, of course, decently nice, but even without that, he's a cheap bird that hit us some more Falconer and some more small clutch specialists, and yeah, I think all in all we did a good enough game here with the cards we drew. And with that, I would like to say thanks again for watching. What do you think about this angriest bird fellow here? I particularly like him, but he looks a little bit angry. He does that. So thanks for watching. This is my Harbinger. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.